Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Miami. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Powell. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am. And you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Tua to throw again. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Powell throwing on 1st down here. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a completion to Wilson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
38.
Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st down, Howell. Throw right side complete to Dotson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson taking it in from the 20. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. . 2 And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Tua going to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Chase Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as his guys are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 37 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, it's Mike Gesicki. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tua, a final shot before half. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And up to 14. So there's still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Powell, another throw on second down. Complete, it's Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Powell trying to pick it up on 3rd. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Tua. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Here's Tua. This is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards. First down, Howell to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Howell throwing on first down here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle here to Wilson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback, takes you a while before it gets to the quarterback.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more in the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Touchdown Washington. Terry McLaurin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. looks like he'll throw here. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Inside the 20. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. Here's Howell. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Howell to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Ready.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Let's go. Black Ultra. Jack rep.
To throw is Tua. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.